By a vote of 113 to 25, the New York State Assembly legalized MMA for the first time, one of the last holdouts against a constituency who thought the sport might be too violent. The vote overturns a ban implemented in 1997, and bouts will be regulated by the New York Athletic Commission. The legislation passed through 4 committees before reaching the Assembly floor, and now goes to Governor Cuomo for his consideration. UFC co-chair and CEO Lorenzo Fertitta voiced his excitement, saying, quote, "New York's the biggest market in the U.S. for us already. From a pay-per-view standpoint, we're looking to literally break the gate record at each arenas we go to, and that includes Madison Square Garden when we eventually get there, hopefully by the fourth quarter of this year." The vote marked a culmination of a 7-year effort by UFC officials to get the state to recognize them and lift a ban. With the St. Louis Rams moving van packed up and heading for Los Angeles, you might expect a total rebranding of the team, but it doesn't come easy. Fans have expressed interest in seeing the Rams go back to their old LA colors, and Rams COO Kevin Demoff points out the NFL requires teams to submit permission to overhaul uniforms between January and March of a given year for implementation 2 years after that. The Rams would not apply for a change until 2017, meaning implementation would come in 2019 at the earliest. Under league rules, the team can wear throwback uniforms for 2 home games and the so-called color rush uniforms for a Thursday night football game. Demoff remarked, "I don't particularly love our current uniforms. I know there are a lot of fans who feel that way. But the thing that's important is to keep it in place for now. Bottom line is a lot of uncertainty surrounding the Rams, and one thing is not the new stadium and the fact they'll play in LA this next year." X Games musical chairs, the event leaving Austin a year early in the hopes that it can find a more appropriate programming window during the calendar year. ESPN currently has a 4-year contract to host the event in Austin through 2017, but the network made it clear that 16 will be Austin's final year playing host. Since coming to Austin, the X Games have been held in early July to avoid the late summer Texas heat, but the move forced them to compete for a valuable airtime space with late rounds of the NBA and NHL playoffs, Memorial Day weekend auto races, and other events. Bidding now open for the rights to host the 17-18 games. Cities expressing interest include Lauderdale, Kansas City, Minneapolis, Nassau County, New York, Portland, and Seattle. Obviously, it is a quest to generate economic impact and also a quest to find air conditioning in summer heat and fit into the normal calendar of programming.